stairs before the night and turn the old lamp on. A narrow beam across the mist to guide the travelers home. I never see their faces, I only watch the light. Someone is walking through the dark. Someone is looking for a sign. I may never know their story, but tonight this light is mine. The mountain keeps its secrets, the valley holds its breath. I hear the distant footsteps, then silence comes again. Someone is walking through the dark. Someone is looking for a sign. I may never know their story, but tonight this light is mine. We don't have to know their names to help them find their way. Sometimes all we leave behind is one small light that stays. Someone is walking through the dark, and somewhere there they'll see a little light upon the mountain that says you're where you're meant to be. The morning finds the lamp still warm. I watch the shadows disappear. Tonight I'll climb the stairs again and leave another light up here. The bell above the doorway rings before the morning streets are loud. I'd open up the little store and watch the sunlight touch the shelves. No one comes here in a hurry. They leave their worries at the door. This little bookstore knows our names, though nobody says them out loud. Somewhere between the pages, we find a quiet place to breathe. A student sits beside the window, an old man reads beside the land. Someone buys a book for someone they may never see again. This little bookstore knows our names, though nobody says them out loud. Somewhere between the pages, we find a quiet place to breathe. Maybe home is not a building. Maybe home is how it feels when the world becomes too noisy and a quiet room makes sense. 12, 16 bars, warm lyrical tenor saxophone. So leave the door a little open. Let the afternoon come in. There will always be another story waiting for somebody new. The bell rings softly once again. I turn the sign from open to closed. Tomorrow morning I'll be here where strangers come and feel at home. I found your recipe today behind the old kitchen door. No measurements, no perfect lines, just little notes from years before. Had a little patience, you wrote beside the flower. Some things can't be measured by a spoon or by a scale. A little love, a little time can turn a simple day into a tale. Let it simmer when you're tired. Don't rush what needs to grow. I smiled beside the window, reading words I used to know. Some things can't be measured by a spoon or by a scale. A little love, a little time can turn a simple day into a tale. Now I cook the way you taught me, without knowing how or why. Some recipes are handed down in the way we live our lives. Some things can't be measured, and maybe that's the point. The sweetest things we carry are never written down. I fold the paper carefully and leave the kitchen light. Your recipe is still unfinished, but dinner feels just right. Summer harbor in the sun, where the golden hours run. White sails resting on the blue. Every breeze remembers you. The marina glows in amber light, waiting softly for the night. The piano catches every tide, like love that never hides. Every wave begins to sway. Every moment wants to stay. Summer harbor, hold me through the light. Every sunset lingers, soft and warm and bright. Summer harbor, where the sea is true. Let the saxophone remember everything we knew. where seabirds circle drifting high. The saxophone begins to rise like sunlight in your eyes. If tomorrow brings the tide, leave this harbor by my side, where every sail and every tune still dances with the moon. I draw coastlines I have never touched, mountains that exist only in stories, rivers borrowed from old journals, written by hands that turn to dust. My studio smells of ink and cedar, compass needles, candle smoke and tea. People ask how I know the world so well. I never tell them, I've mostly imagined it. Sometimes a map is not a direction, it is a confession written in lines. Cartographer of forgotten places, tracing what cannot be found. The edges of the paper tremble like a country learning its own name. Cartographer of forgotten places, folding the sky into a page. I was searching for a homeland and kept drawing my own shadow. Coastline and an entire memory disappeared with it. A lighthouse I had invented for years vanished before the ink had dried. I realized every imaginary city had borrowed a room from my heart. The saxophone entered through the open window like a traveler without luggage. If someone finds my maps after I'm gone, they will think I knew impossible places. Let them believe it. Wonder is the only country without borders. Cartographer of forgotten places, final map is finally clear. The road I kept drawing across the paper was the road returning inward. Cartographer of forgotten places, fold the compass, close the sea. Home was never hidden from me. was hidden from myself. The harbor bells are ringing twice. My suitcase knows the truth already. The island taught me how to breathe, but not how to keep standing still. My mother folded one blue shirt into the bottom of the case, as if a piece of home could travel without asking for a place. Some departures are not escapes, they are doors that finally open. Sail away tonight, not because the shore was wrong, but because the sea kept writing my name inside its song. Sail away tonight, leave the map behind. The stars were never directions, they were permission to begin. The captain never asked me why. He only nodded toward the tide. The ropes released without a sound, like old fears untying themselves. The lighthouse shrank into a spark, then disappeared inside the mist. I realized freedom has a weight no one warns you about. If I return with different hands, weathered by unfamiliar winds, I hope the island will not ask who I became beyond the waves. Sail away tonight, the horizon is enough. I am carrying tomorrow in a boat more. Soft syllables folded inside old paper. The dictionary smells of dust and rain, as if weather had been archived. One word means the sound of snow on cedar. Another means returning without being seen. I write them carefully in modern ink, knowing some meanings refuse to survive. A language does not disappear all at once. It leaves one conversation at a time. The language of quiet birds still circles above the trees. We stopped listening. The sky never stops speaking. The language of quiet birds has no word for goodbye, only a phrase that means meet me where the wind remembers. An elderly woman visited once, carrying a song inside her voice. She sang into my recorder, then asked me not to translate it. Some songs, she said, must remain birds, not cages made of alphabet. The saxophone answered from the doorway, like evening entering a forest. If every forgotten word becomes a feather, then history is still flying somewhere. I keep the window open at night in case the last speaker returns. The language of quiet birds lives between breath and light. I am not saving the words anymore. I am learning how to hear. The language of quiet birds will outlive every page long after the books are closed. The trees will keep translating us. I used to speak in straight lines. Now I answer like the sea, pausing where the water pauses, turning where the tide would turn. Your habits arrived quietly, without asking for a room. They settled into my mornings like salt into the air. Love is not always a memory. Sometimes it is a new accent. Waves of you keep changing my shore. I am not who I was when you first crossed my door. Waves of you, patient as the moon. You never asked permission, you simply became the tune. Myself using your words in conversations you've never heard. I laugh in places you would choose and leave before the room grows loud. The mirror offers unfamiliar grace, a stranger wearing my face. The saxophone bends toward the wind, and I finally understand. If the sea can shape a cliff without anger, without force, maybe tenderness is stronger than anything that shouts. Waves of you still carving me slow, not into someone else, but into someone I did not know. Waves of you, the ocean never hurried, yet nothing remained untouched. The power flickered, then was gone. Only candles stayed awake. Rain began to drum the roof like hands upon an old cafe. The bartender polished empty glasses as if time could still be served. A stranger smiled across the room without a single word. When the world goes quiet all at once, music learns another language. Tropical rain lounge, where the night forgets its name. The storm becomes a ballroom, and silence joins the game. Tropical rain lounge, no one asked to leave. We borrow thunder for a rhythm and wear it on our sleeves. perfectly still, while the windows filled with sparks. I played a chord I'd never learned. The room somehow already knew. The saxophone answered from the rain as if the weather could sing too. By the time the lights returned, nothing looked the way it had. We had become a different evening inside a passing cloud. Tropical rain lounge, keep that storm alive. Some songs are born from thunder, some hearts survive the tide. Tropical rain lounge, long after skies turn clear, I still hear rain applauding from somewhere just beyond the pier. Keep a drawer of folded towns, drawn in blue and ochre lines. Mountains where I've never stood, rivers borrowed from the mind. My compass rests beside the ink, its needle turning without sound. I mark a road beneath the stars, though I've never walked that ground. People ask me where it leads, I smile and say, I don't know. Some roads only show themselves when you're finally ready to go. I drew a map I never knew, with empty roads and skies of blue. I gave each corner a name, but somehow nothing felt the same. Then one night I turned the page and found my footsteps in the shape of every line I thought I drew. The map was always leading through. There was a village made of gold beside a field of violet rain, a city with no numbered streets where strangers never looked the same. I drew a house with 7 doors and left one window open wide for anyone who lost their way or needed somewhere safe to hide. Years went by like changing ink, old borders faded from the page. I learned the world is not a place you measure out from age to age. I drew a map I never knew, with broken roads and skies of blue. I gave each corner a name, yet somehow I remained the same. Then one night I turned the page and saw my shadow cross the shape of every line I thought I drew. The map was always leading through. Maybe home was never north, maybe distance wasn't far. Maybe every blank horizon was a mirror of my heart. I don't need to know the ending, I don't need another sign. For the first time in my life, I can follow my own eye. arrange the flowers before noon. White roses underneath the chandelier. Guests arrive and disappear, leaving only perfume in the air. I used to think that beauty needed time to stay, but flowers bloom before they fade. They never ask to be remembered. Maybe life is beautiful because it cannot last forever. The little girl took one rose home. Her mother smiled and held her hand. By evening there were empty faces, but something beautiful remained. Flowers bloom before they fade. They never ask to be remembered. Maybe life is beautiful because it cannot last forever. So let the morning have its moment. Let the petals touch the light. Not everything we love was meant to stay all night. Fragrance in the air. Some beautiful things disappear, but that doesn't mean they weren't there. Tomorrow I'll arrange them again. Different colors, different light, and let them have their little day before they say goodnight. Festival lights are coming down. Vendors fold their painted tents. A trumpet case snaps gently shut. Someone laughs beyond the dunes. Children chase the final spark from fireworks already gone. The evening gathers empty chairs like stories after the crowd. We spend our lives trying to keep moments. Music spends itself setting them free. Endless summer jazz never lived inside the sun. It lived inside the strangers who forgot they were alone. Endless summer jazz No calendar can hold. It begins whenever a melody outgrows the evening air. Keeps the last refrain long after speakers fall silent. Footprints blur into the tide without asking to be remembered. I leave my song inside the wind, not to be found, only carried. The saxophone lifts one final note and lets the night decide. If someday someone hums this tune without knowing where it came from, that will be enough for forever, for a heart that shows music first. Endless summer jazz, still breathing through the sea. Not a season that we lost, but a way we learned to be. Endless summer jazz. The stage has disappeared, yet somewhere beyond the shoreline, the music is still here. We came back to the same old shore, 40 summers after June. The cafe is smaller than we remembered. The sea is exactly the same. Your hair has turned the color of morning. Mine has learned the language of wind. We walk slower than the waves now, and somehow that feels right. The years did not steal the music, they only changed the tempo. Golden shore, we have nothing left to prove. The tide already knows our names and still lets us through. Golden shore, hold this quiet light. Love became a shoreline. We kept walking all our lives. We smile without speaking first. You take my arm for the uneven sand, the way I once took yours. The sun lowers without ceremony, no audience, no applause. The saxophone sounds like old photographs, breathing one more time. If tomorrow forgets our faces, let the sea remember our footsteps. Not because they mattered greatly, but because they were together. Golden shore, evening fits us now. We are no longer chasing seasons, we are becoming one. Golden shore, stay beyond the years. Some loves do not burn brighter, they simply burn longer. I keep a notebook full of vanished stars, names no one says anymore. Each night I climb the rusted stairs to a dome that still believes in darkness. The telescope remembers better than I do. It finds old light arriving late, messages sent before I was born, still looking for somewhere to land. The sky is not empty, it is simply speaking in a slower language. The last constellation is not disappearing. We are the ones turning away, mistaking brightness for wonder. The last constellation still waits above the sea, patient as a melody that refuses to end. A child visited once in summer, asked why the stars looked lonely. I almost answered with science, then handed her the telescope instead. She whispered a name into the eyepiece, as if the universe could hear secrets. When she left, the observatory felt larger, like silence had grown another room. If every constellation is a story, then forgetting is another kind of weather. I will keep the dome unlocked for anyone who arrives looking upward. The last constellation still shines beyond the dawn, not because it fears the morning, but because light never truly dies. The last constellation is written in our eyes. We leave this world one by one, but the sky keeps learning our names. it to the window and wondered who had been there. Some moments never ask to stay, they simply pass and fade away. A stranger's smile, a summer light, a little piece of someone's life. The photograph was never printed, the story never told, but somehow in that silence it felt like something gold. Some moments never ask to stay, they simply pass and fade away. We don't know when the ordinary turns into a memory. Maybe that's the secret of all the days we live. We never know the precious things until they're gone from view. Take the picture while you're laughing, leave the lights a little warm. Tomorrow may remember what today was moving through. I put the camera by my window, let the morning shine. Some photographs need no paper to stay with us in time. I collect the bottles the ocean forgets, green ones, blue ones, the color of old windows. Some arrive with nothing inside, others carry handwriting that has crossed continents. One smelled faintly of cedar and tobacco, one held a train ticket from a city I've never seen. I keep them on a shelf facing the sea, as if they are listening for the voices they lost. The tide is a patient postman delivering stories to the wrong people on purpose. Glass bottles and ties, teaching strangers how to belong. The ocean never asks our names, it only remembers the weight of our songs. Glass bottles and tides, turning distance into light. Some messages are not meant to be answered, only carried through the night. Found a bottle filled with sand. No letter, no map, no explanation. Just a small beach from somewhere else, resting quietly in my hands. I poured it into the shoreline beside me and watched two coastlines become one for a moment. The saxophone rose with the evening wind, like a lighthouse learning to breathe. If someone finds my bottle years from now, I hope they never learn my face. Let them imagine me differently, because imagination travels farther than truth. Glass bottles and times, still washing through my days. I am made of borrowed stories, and the sea has kept the rest. Glass bottles and tides, long after footprints disappear. The ocean is not collecting water, it is collecting us. I spend my mornings rescuing blue from paintings that forgot the sky. A brush no wider than a whisper can return a century to breathe. The museum opens at 10, but the portraits have been awake for hours. They watch me mix forgotten pigments, as if memory had a recipe. Some people inherit houses, I inherited unfinished colors. The woman who restored colors never learned how to keep her own. She could save crimson from silence, but not the red inside her heart. The woman who restored colors lived between varnish and light, where every faded masterpiece remembered someone by name. carpenter's mistake. For a moment I met a woman who had been waiting 300 years. I wondered if anyone would notice the parts of me disappearing quietly. The saxophone crossed the empty gallery like sunlight through old glass. If art survives by being touched gently, perhaps people do too. Perhaps we are all paintings covered by careful dust. The woman who restored colors finally looked up one day. The world outside was brighter than anything she had repaired. The woman who restored colors walked out before the museum closed, leaving one canvas unfinished, so tomorrow would have a reason to begin. Every morning I wind other people's hours, tiny springs, brass hearts, patient gears. The shop smells of cedar dust and oil, and afternoons arrive without footsteps. Behind the counter hangs a single watch, stopped forever at 17 past 4. Customers always ask if it is broken. I always say, no, it is finished. Not everything that stops is asking to be repaired. The clockmaker's window looks onto a slower world, where minutes become furniture and silence keeps perfect time. The clockmaker's window never hurries the light. Some endings are handmade and beautiful because they stay. Brought me a cracked pocket watch, still carrying salt beneath the glass. I fixed the hands but left one scratch, so the sea would have somewhere to live at. Closing time, I opened the window, let evening rearrange the room. The saxophone enters with the wind, as if dusk had learned to breathe. If someone asked about my watch again, tell them I kept one moment untouched. Not from sorrow, not from fear, but because one true minute was enough. The clockmaker's window still glows after dark. Time keeps moving everywhere else, but peace remains here. The clockmaker's window faces tomorrow without a clock, and somehow the morning always arrives exactly when it should. strangers rest their tired feet. A suitcase leans against the wall, and someone leaves before the call. I never ask where they have been, or what they're running from within. The empty seat remembers more than me. 1,000 lives, 1,000 dreams. No names, no promises, nothing to keep. Just passing souls and stories they don't speak. A silver ring, a paper train, a child's drawing folded in the rain. Little pieces left behind, like quiet postcards from another time. The empty seat remembers more than me. 1,000 lives, 1,000 dreams. Some roads begin, some disappear. Some people leave without a tear. Maybe we're all passengers waiting for a different train, borrowing a little time before we disappear again. Some stories are beautiful untold. Station lights begin to fade. Another morning takes their place, and someone sits where I once sat, then disappears beyond.